Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Toyworld Muddy. He's Muddy. That's who it is. Muddy. Yeah, I've already reviewed this guy once, so we're not gonna spend too much time on him. But there's his gun. It comes apart if you want to, I guess. And there's only real place to plug this one in is here and here, but you can see it doesn't fit when you get the legs all the way up. So if you rotate the legs down, then you can get it in there. But then now the legs aren't quite even. So and yeah. Outside of that, I think he looks great. He looks absolutely fantastic. He is a little small, depending on your idea of scale. Just because a friend of mine keeps telling me to show scale comparisons in the dinos, but I did that, but we'll do it again. There it is with the Chug Seeker, and I think this is too small. Prime and a Legends. So I think he looks good with the Legends in Dino mode. Bot mode, on the other hand, I've said it before, I think they look best in bot mode for Chug scale. This may be a Legends, more of a Legends scale. The other major issue I have with this mode is the neck. And because he's got a ball joint and a hinge up here, so that gives his head a lot of posability, but his neck is one piece. The only thing you could do with moving it is move it down like that, but you break up the sculpt to do it. All because of this, because they want to incorporate the sword into the neck joint. So that right there just destroys any possibility of a posable neck, and that is really unfortunate. Also, due to the combiner aspect, I'm assuming, the neck also seems just very small too, in proportion to the body. Let me grab. We've already actually done the war on this video with all the Dinobots out there at the time. But here is the Fans Project one, and you can see he's got his sword does not connect into the neck, it just plugs into the side, which I prefer it not incorporated into the Dino mode or alt mode or whatever, if it's gonna hinder it like this one does, because this one's got ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint. So this neck, up, down, left, right, swivels, just all around great posability. It's a good one. I like it. Mouth opens and closes. But yeah, we're not reviewing him. We're not doing the war. We're looking at him. Sorry, got a little distracted there. But yeah, his mouth does open and close. Legs, the front legs swivel up and down. They've got kind of a hinge in there. There is a bend at the elbow, back and forward. Toe pivots. It's on a ball joint, so you got a swivel in there as well. Leg has a soft ratchet up and down. Bicep or thigh swivel, bends at the knee, ratcheted knee there. Foot is also on a ball joint. Tail, nothing there, and you got a little wiggle back there. That's all you got. But yeah, he looks good. I do like him. Alright, and to transform him, he's pretty simple. Again, we've already looked at it before. You want to pull the legs out like this, And then we want to see, we can pull the leg and neck down like that. Let's see, split the legs like that. And then we can take this piece here. This will pull up like this. This will fold out, and then we can rotate the leg down. I think I'm just going at this the wrong way, but oh well. So rotate the leg down like that. Same thing over here. This panel here untabs there, comes around, and then we can rotate the leg down like so. Alright, and then we take this panel here, and it hinges over and in, and this plug here will plug into that hole right in there. So it just kind of fills in this gap here, which is nice. Rotate the tip of the tail around, and it folds back like that. This will rotate in like this. And this will just tab in like that. So again, fold this panel in. This will rotate up, around, and like that. And there you go. There are the legs. As you see, they clean up really nice there. And it's like the yeah, it's like I've said before, it's just, I think these things look great in bot mode. So let's finish that up here. Rotate the waist around. And then what you want to do here, just kind of keep those arms out of the way. You can split this chest piece here, fold this back, untab the wings, and we can rotate the legs around like this. Let's just tab in like that, and then the legs can just hang out right there. Same thing over there. You could leave the legs on the back. It doesn't really matter too much, but I think it just kind of makes everything a little bit more neat and tidy. Again, we've already done all this before. Fold this down, rotate the head up like that. This will come up like this. This is on a slider, so it slides up, rotate around, and tabs in. So around, and down, and then you want to open this panel here up and flip out the hand, just like so. And there we have Muddy in his robot mode. So you can fold this out, and that's his sword, which just looks absolutely stupid. Stupid. You plug that into his hand, I mean, it just... Tell me that, you know... If anybody honestly thinks that looks good, I am sorry, but I think this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen when it comes to weapons. I hated it before, I hate it now, I will continue hating it until the day I die. On my deathbed, I'll be lying there just like, I hate Muddy's sword. His gun's alright. It just plugs into his hand. And yeah, there you go. Posability wise, his head is on a ball joint, so you get the left and right, up and down. It's also on this little panel here that doesn't quite lock in properly, so you get a little bit further down. It's not terrible. It is there. Shoulder swivels up and down, soft ratchets. There's a hinge in and out. It's got a double hinge in there, but that doesn't really seem to really help posability. So it is there. Bicep swivel, bends at the knee. That's the ratchets, or bends at the elbow. That's the ratchets for the knee. Hands don't rotate, but the fingers do open and close. Waist swivels. Thighs swivels up and down. Ratchets in and out. Ratcheted knee. Thigh swivel. Ankle. There's no ankle rocker or tilt, but there's a rocker. So you can kind of fake it. Yeah. For size comparison, here he is with the Chug Prime, and I think that looks great. Seeker looks great, and the Legends. All of that I think looks great. I think these things are perfect in Chug scale. Wings back out there. And let's grab what the other dinos that we've looked at so far. There's Grimlock. Swoop. And Slag. And yeah, see, now here's where it's just like, I do still think the Grimlock is a hair too big in this mode. But at the same time, it's not to the point where I'm like, I get upset. I have issues with the dinos. I've said that before. His dino mode is no exception, and the sword is just atrocious. This is just pathetic. I don't know. Yeah, the sword sucks, and the fact that they did it this way so that it can incorporate into the neck, and that makes the neck suffer. So that makes things even worse. So it's just like there's no win with that sword. But I think once you get him into bot mode, he looks great. So Dino mode is good. Proportions are a little wonky on it. And postability is a little limited. But overall it looks good. And the bot mode looks just amazing. So I will say I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I think he looks pretty good. And then, yeah, we'll look at Roar next. The final one.